Hello, this is Kaushik Majumder. I'm an author and workplace challenge consultant with my show, The Process Pro, which has been named after my book, The Process Pro. On every episode of this show, I'm going to have a new guest who could be a seasoned businessman, a budding entrepreneur, or could be an experienced professional, or could be a newbie just started his or her professional career. I'm going to ask 5 workplace related questions to my guest, which they're going to answer. Now, on this show, you viewers also got a role to play. But before I talk about your role, which is going to be the most important role on this show, let me tell you something. There is not any right or wrong answers to my questions. Yes, the answers will be the perspectives of the individuals or the guests. So the perspective, as you know, the perspectives vary, and that's the intent behind this show, to learn something new, to learn something different. Now, about your role, you're going to play the role of a judge. You're going to decide that the guest is the process pro or not. How do you do that? Yes? Now you have to check all the answers that have been given by the guests. Now if you find all the answers are close to what you think are the correct answers, then you can vote the guest as the process pro. For that, all you have to do is just type the 3 words, the process pro, in the comment section of this video. It's your decision, it's your vote, so the margin of consideration is totally up to you. So today my guest is Umesh Sharma, who has spent around 2.5 decades in chemical industry as a general manager, as a strategist, and last 5 years he has been working in the training industry and also as a consultant to the working professionals. So Umesh, I'm going to ask you 5 questions which you're going to answer. Okay, and the viewers are the judge who are going to judge you whether your answers are close to the ones that they think are the right answers. Okay. And if they find that your answers are close to their answers, then they would vote you as the process pro. Okay? Sure. Okay, let's start the process pro. So Umesh, the first question from my side is, how do you rate process behind the success of any organization, and why?
So I would say that even when you actually start in a smaller organization, in a fairly small organization also, I would put it at 5 at least. Okay. And then as the organization grows large, so then the processes become as important as almost 10 on a scale of 10.
Good. So next is, how do you rate culture? Again, another important aspect in any organization. How do you rate culture behind the success of any organization on a scale 1 to 10, and why?
Right. Okay, so the way I understand culture is almost like the character of a person. Yep. An organization will be known by the activity that it performs or the business it performs. But equally important is also the kind of character that people associate with an organization. Culture is something that you've got to set right from the beginning. Yep. And therefore I would actually rate the importance of culture almost 8. It probably continues to remain at 8 or 9, okay, depending on the size. So it is extremely important.
Third question, again, another pillar of any organization, which is the leadership. Now, what do you think 2 characteristics, the most important characteristics that a smart leader should bring to the table?
First of all, a leader must always be of high energy. Mm-hmm. He must actually resonate high energy, because if he is low energy, then there is no way he's actually going to pull up the energy of his troops, and mm-hmm, therefore he must reflect very high energy. Mm-hmm. The second is the ability to energize. Mm-hmm. How good a leader is in actually motivating, mm-hmm, and lifting the spirits of the people. Mm-hmm. So energy and energize.
Okay. The fourth one I'm going to ask you about is the employees or the people of the company.
Yeah.
So 2 skills that a smart employee brings to the table.
I think the first one is integrity.
Okay.
Because if employees don't have integrity, it becomes extremely difficult for any organization to manage and to actually delegate. Okay. The second, I think, is the drive for results. Okay. The employees must actually be driven towards delivering results. Mm-hmm. You could actually be very honest, you could be having a very high level of integrity, but if you're not driving for results, then the organization will find it extremely difficult to produce a very high level of results.
So the last question, what is the biggest challenge or the most common challenge, let me put it this way, an employee faces in his workplace, his or her workplace?
I'm assuming that we're talking about people who've been in an organization for some period of time. Yeah. Let's say to 10 years, 15
Yes,
years kind of
yes,
period.
yes, absolutely.
One of the biggest challenges that you find with people in in that kind of experience, with such experience,
Bracket, yeah.
is the transition from people who are delivering at a certain work level to actually transition to a higher work level. The whole challenge of managing people, which is the leadership element.
Right.
I think also the processes that need to be set in place. So all of these are actually related to the leadership challenge.
Wonderful answers and food for thought for many of us. So thank you very much, Umesh. And yeah. So today my guest was Umesh Sharma, given his answers, and you, the viewers, have to decide that whether Umesh's answers match your answers or the ones which you think are the right ones. If you think Umesh's answers match your answers, then type in the Process Pro to vote Umesh as the Process Pro. Every vote counts. Thank you very much for watching Process Pro. Looking forward to seeing my next video with another guest with another perspective. Till then, thank you and namaste.